What's up, guys? Western Slope Bigfoot. I'll come up into an area I've never been before, but here there's a campground I'm parked at. This is an example of a man-made structure. These are all clear-cut piles that they burn during the wintertime. And there's bunches of them out here. They're everywhere out here. And this is, see how nicely stacked into a teepee shape they are versus the old structures that I've showed you. They're just piled into a teepee style or a pile. The structures that I've shown you in the past is how Sasquatch would put their structures. And as you can see, there's a lot of those piles all over. They did clear cut years ago, though, I think. And of course, any Sasquatch, actual Sasquatch stuff here, it would have gotten cut down. I'm at a camp spot right here, but I just wanted to stop when I seen this. And as you would this area sucks. It's all bought up, or the Forest Service keeps you out of it. I have a really hard time getting into any areas back here because everything is blocked off. It's no trespassing. There's no access to it. There may be access to it, but they don't let you into the area. But yeah, I just want to show you guys those. Those are all man-made, clear-cut piles, and they're everywhere out here. They don't just make one little structure, and then when people make structures, they're usually stacked up all nice like that. That's a nice formed teepee versus Sasquatch. They make it kind of spread out, weaved up in the top. There's branches in the middle that are weaved and whatnot, and there's usually one big log that sticks way off the structure. So that's pretty cool. I just want to show you guys this. Okay, be back. Cool. Got raspberries coming out. Huh, that's awesome. What's up, guys? So look what I found back here in the forest. It's not that far from the road, probably 100 yards from the road. So I don't see why a person would come up here and build some kind of structure like this. This is what I was talking about, how it's all weaved in up there and using full length branches compared to the other ones who are, half that size, short, stacked real nice in one spot. They're never leaning against other trees. This is just got the characteristics of Sasquatch all over it. This is pretty amazing. And right next to this is this. You got like an X going on here, and this old log had been placed up here. It had been placed up here because this log was laying on the ground rotting, and something put it up on this old bend here, wedged it up in there. Again, that's some kind of ancient symbolism. Pretty amazing. And all around and back of me, I could see different structures in back of me, little small subtle things. So that's pretty something took a mushroom right there. Huh. Interesting. And look at this branch, was misplaced. Something stepped on this branch or something, because it was laying right in there. You could see the crease where that branch was laying. Well, something moved it. Something's been in here. You can see all this stuff stacked up right there. That could have been a structure at one time and it got torn down. But this is cool. And that structure behind I can almost promise you that's the characteristics of the structure. You can see 100 yards away, there's a road down there. I don't know if elk eat mushrooms like that or not. To my knowledge, I don't think so, because it can be poisonous, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I know a lot about wildlife, but I just never seen an elk eat mushrooms. Like a possible X, maybe. And there's these pathways all through here, which is interesting towards me. Not towards me, but interesting to me. Gosh, I had a tooth pulled the other day and scared the hell out of me because they couldn't get it out. And then it busted halfway through, and they had to fish the root part of it out. Oh man, it scared me. I hate getting teeth pulled. I got a couple of bad ones, and they thought they were gonna have to send me to an oral surgeon. Well, that scared the shit out of me even more, because that means I had a tooth half pulled, and I couldn't imagine the pain I was gonna be under. But my dentist, she managed to get it out. Now that son of a bitch is still sore 4 or 5 days later. Okay, here's another subtle sign that they've been here. Look at how that's been just nicely placed in there. And this, it's not even from here. It's the subtle sign like this. It's just nicely fits around that tree. It symbolizes something to them. Maybe something directional or something, I don't know. I kind of, the other day, the day before I ended up getting my tooth pulled in that one video, 2 videos ago or so, I zoomed in on something, and I actually thought I seen something, but I wasn't, I'm not one to sit there and call shadows faces and stuff like that, even though the people are pure assholes on these social media sites, which it's so disheartening with these guys that's talking the way they do and putting you down. I blocked, in the last 6 days, I blocked probably 70, 80 people. Just the negativity. Oh my God. Anyway, what I was getting to is, I was in this area. It was a thick area. It was the WOW structure up that way. And it looked kind of, I didn't say anything, and somebody also, one of my viewers, mentioned it. Like, dude, that looks like something checking you out through that thick brush and all that thick stuff. I thought, well, maybe I was right. I'm not one. Anybody who watches my videos knows that I just don't, look at stuff and then pick something out and say there's a face or there's a Sasquatch. I just don't do it. It's gotta look good for me to say something like that. And people are always bitching about how blurry things are. I will say it again, and I will always say it. Sasquatch will manipulate your equipment. I know from experience, they will glitch it out. They will drain your battery. They will make it blurry. I don't care if you have an 8K camera. They will make it blurry. And then also, sometimes I take a lot of still images off my videos and I zoom it in, and it gets a little blurry. Can't help it. It's there though. Try to get I invite anybody that thinks they can do better to come out here and do better. All the people are negative about this, and see how easy it is. It's, life-threatening. There's a reason why I carry that on me. And everything kills you out here. Everything can kill you. And And just researching these Sasquatch ain't easy. And you know, I like to watch a lot of other Sasquatch. What's that? By the way, there's a nice juicy X. Bottom part this side of the tree. Top part is on that side of the tree. See that? I lost it. But it's not easy, you know, but I like to watch the other researchers' videos, and I like to learn stuff myself, use it in the field. You know, I've got a lot of knowledge. I mean, maybe somebody's used my knowledge on some of the stuff that I have learned, and I'd like to pass on to other researchers and other people want to do this. But I noticed a lot of researchers, their videos, their last video was 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. You know, there's a significant time frame in between, and it's kind of weird because it's like, why is that? Did they just, does something scare them? Did they just give up? You know, it's so weird. Look, there's some little berries growing. It's starting to sprinkle out here right now, dang it. I didn't want it to sprinkle on me. I'll be back. You know, and here's another structure. Here's another X structure. The bottom part's on this side of the tree. The top part's on that side of the tree. I'm sure this tree either got torn down, snapped up, or fall naturally. Came and put this stick there, small log, and made an X out of it. The two logs don't have to. They don't have to correlate with each other and match each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, anyways, I just thought I'd come down and show you that. I'm gonna head down to the car. I'm gonna hit the road. I'm gonna go back down that way further, see what I can find, because I have not been down that area down there. So, and it's starting to rain on me. Okay, be back. Another thing I want to mention: this crazy disturbance. This has been kicked up, and it looks like there's a footprint right here, about the size of my foot, 12-inch. But it looks like, see how this is all dead? That's all been kicked up. Something's kicked up stuff right there. Oh, interesting. Ah, dang it, man, it's starting to rain. I can't get my camera wet. $1,200 camera. I'll be back. There's a cool X. Nice X made out of very old logs. And, well, my plan to go up here is now cut off. Wouldn't you know it? This area is private property, way back in here in these mountains. That's what I mean, man. This area is private property, or the Forest Service tries to keep you out. Isn't that just weird? It pisses me off, actually. It really does, because I've never been to an area that's had almost total access to the woods cut off, in every which way, shape, or form. You head down this road, there's one house way down there on the right-hand side, and it's just this vast forest of nothing, and there's the mountain up there. It reaches about 13,000 feet, I want to say, and it's extremely disheartening. It sucks. I've never been into an area like that, but they pretty much want to keep the population of people in town. They don't want you to go out in the woods. And well, it looks like I can't go in there. You know, I mean, it'd be wrong to go on private property, and even if I did and somebody's seen it, you know, like the horseback riders that come through here, they'd probably call me in. This sucks. I can't get out to any of these areas. There's so much Sasquatch and so much shit going on up here that I can't get back to any of these areas. Enough of me bitching. There ain't nothing shit I can do about it. So I'll go try to find another spot. I'll be back, guys. So I'm at the Wild Basin area. Drove down here. There's an old little pond, nasty old pond right there. I'm gonna kind of scout around here, see if I find any footprints. I'll be careful, man. There's a lot of moose around here, and I don't want to pull my 357. You know, they're just, oh look, there's another pond right there. See it? Just want to look around here and see if there's any, see, something else. Picked a mushroom right there. The Sasquatch, they like mushrooms, so. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to see a footprint with all this stuff around it. But I'll be back. And here's one of those fake fire pits with one stick in it. One little stick in there over here by the pond. Huh. That is something that they do, and I think they do that to mimic humans. But that's pretty cool. One little stick in there. Okay, we're gonna move up. So I came up to the spot. There's a little trailhead over here, but look at how trampled this is down through here. And these stick breaks. Look at these breaks right here. Along with that break right there. It is so incredibly thick back here. I don't even know if I can get back here. And see, something's walked right through here. Where I'm walking right now, I'm following a little path. It is just super thick back here. Gosh, I don't even know if I can move around back here. I can barely move around as it is. Nasty spider. Ouch. Just got snapped. Boy, it's so hard to get around back here. It's so thick. Just kind of look around here. We're ways of a drive back here, and to this location. I'm gonna drive up more. Man, I'm having a hard time getting around in here. At least without damaging my $1,200 camcorder. I'll be back, guys.